Good afternoon, my dear students. Last class we had discussed about early man and its origin. Then we had seen who was the person who found about the evolution of man. Then we had seen completely about Stone Age. Then in that we had seen about Paleolithic Age, and after that we had seen in that discovery of fire. Now in this session we'll see about the Mesolithic age, then where it follows the Neolithic period, then followed by Chalcolithic period, then the conclusion. Now the Mesolithic age, this age is called the age of transition. Why? I will tell you. So Mesolithic is made of two words, that is meso and lithos. Meso means middle, okay, then lithos means you know already it is related to stone. Yes. Now Paleolithic age was succeeded by Mesolithic age. What exactly changed in Mesolithic age? Since Paleolithic age was fully covered with ice, slowly earth became warmer and ice got melted. Yes, in Paleolithic age, it was called ice age because earth was fully covered with ice. Later on, while going through years and generation, our earth ice got melted, and then our earth became warmer. Okay, so Mesolithic age existed roughly around 10,000 BC to 8,000 BC. The how come we know the knowledge about Mesolithic age? Yes, how come we know? With the help of tools, with the help of caves and its rock paintings, then prehistoric cemeteries. Yes, with these things we come to know about the Mesolithic age. Since early men were hunters, as you know, early men were hunters. Yes, when they started hunting small animals like deers, so they used the deers. Now they used to run faster. When early men used to hunt them, the deers, the whatever the small animals like rabbits, they used to run faster. So early humans needed something like sharp tools to hunt these animals. So they wanted something like they wanted some sophisticated tools which were sharper to kill these animals. That's way human beings started using microliths. You might have, if you read the textbook, you will come across the word microlith. Now, what is this microlith? What exactly is this? These are small pieces. Okay, these are the small pieces. Small. They are very smaller, and the refined tools. Yes, they are very smaller, sharper. Okay, than tools which were used in Paleolithic age. Okay, more than Paleolithic age. In Paleolithic age, early man used blunt stone tools that were not much sharper. Okay, and among other tools, arrows were fitted with microliths, and they were used to important weapon for hunting. Okay, these microliths were fitted in these microliths, these small chips. No, they were fitted in the arrows and were used as important weapon for hunting. Small chips. What is now this microlith exactly is? These are the small chips. If you see in the picture, you can see these are the small chips and flakes of sharp stone or flint which could be set into a piece of wood or bone to give a cutting implement, or which could be used as arrow point. Okay, do you understand? Now if you see the difference between the tools which were used in the Paleolithic age and Mesolithic age, in Paleolithic age, early men did use tools, but these were very blunt, not much sharper. But microliths were sharper tools. Yes, they were very much sharper. Now, Paleolithic age, people lived in Paleolithic age. How did people live? How did they survive? They survived in shelter, like they survived in caves. Yes, they completely dependent on natural caves. But in Mesolithic age, people slowly started building uh, uh, artificial shelter. Yes, artificial shelter means you can, if you see the like artificial shelter, uh, if you, for example, what can I give you the example, if you go to a picnic, for example, if you go to a class picnic, if you want to uh, stay somewhere, so you want something for the protection, so you build camps. Yes, I can give you the example, such example for artificial cave, like that people used to live in artificial shelter. Okay, now early men started using dugout boats. Yes, early men, they started using dugout boats. Why they started using it was why it is said as dugout boat means it was made from tree trunk. Okay, why they created such thing? Because it was the purpose for fishing. They wanted to they started even fishing. Yes, so in Mesolithic age, people were still hunters. Okay, they were still hunters, even they were hunters and gatherers. Apart from that, they started fishing. Many fishing hooks have been found in Mesolithic sites. Okay, so slowly what happened as the climate grew warmer in some sites, okay, what people did, they slowly started practicing agriculture, but fully they didn't start, but slowly they started agriculture. Okay, then it in Mesolithic age, uh, early men started uh, hunt started slowly they started with the agriculture process instead of hunting animals. Then if several grain bearing grasses like wheat, for example, is the wheat and barley. If you see the picture of, you might have seen wheat. Yes, still we grow wheat. Yes, we grow wheat, we grow barley, we grow paddy, so many things. These are all the crops which are grown. Yes, so in that period people started eating wild wheat. Yes, then people collected them as food and protected them from wild animals and nature. So they slowly started observing them and thought of ways to grow food. This, like how they started the process, I will say you in Neolithic period. Yes, Neolithic age. Neolithic means that is new stone age. Yes, it is new stone age. We have already gone across stone age. Now we'll go through new stone age. Neo means new, that is new. Yes, lithos means stone, so it is called as new stone age. Paleolithic and Mesolithic period were succeeded by Neolithic age. Yes, they were succeeded by Neolithic age. What is Neolithic age? It started to develop around 8000 to 4000 BC. During this period, man made considerable progress. Man gave up his nomadic lifestyle. Why it is saying that it man made considerable progress? Why? Because first of all, in Paleolithic period and Mesolithic period, if you see, man was completely dependent on hunting. Yes, they hunted animals for the food. It was very risky because carrying dead animal. Why it was very risky? Because they had to go here and there and search for the animal. Then they have to hunt the animal with so much of risk. They had to hunt the animal. Then they had to carry the dead animal where the home is there. Where they had to go back to their home carrying the dead animal back, and it was much tiring. Yes, but in Neolithic man discovered something new. What was it? Man started eating wild wheat seeds. In Mesolithic age, man had started eating wheat seeds. Yes. Now what is this? Man started they started eating wild wheat seeds. Okay. From that, they could also came to know uh, a new fact, that if these wild wheat seeds fell on the ground, okay, somewhere someday one if early man, if he had ate the seed and by mistake it might have fallen on the ground, and after 2 3 days he might have noticed something, a new plant coming out. Yes, it might be a discovery. Yes, so these wild seeds, okay, when they fell on the ground, after some time slowly these seeds gave rise to a new plant. From one seed they had many seeds from which could be eaten, and that one okay, if even if you see a if you see something like plantation in your science, you might have in that you might have a germination of plant. So your teacher might have given you activity, how seeds germinate. Yes, she might have given some activity to take some seeds and to uh, bury the seeds in the soil, and after 2 3 days, what can you see? You can see a small plant coming out. So that thing early mind might have noticed, and from that day what he realized, oh, even we can plant the seeds, we can plant the seeds, and from that we can get a new plant. Yes, from that early man realized the early man realized to gather the seed, then plant the seed, okay, and get new plants from them, and from new plant they would get more new seeds. So seeds from a plant could give many plants, okay, from many seeds, if they plant so many seeds, they can get so many plants. Okay, so this was the major discovery and innovation in the Neolithic period. So slowly what happened, they started growing plants, then they started with the farming. Okay, from hunting, man started farming. Okay, hunting was much difficult task, but farming was easy. How? They could select a piece of land. Okay, they could they could plant seeds. Then after some time they could have noticed so many plants growing thereby. Then in turn what happened, it could increase food supply, and food was easily available. From hunter, early man, okay, from hunter, now exactly he's not an early man, he became man. Yes, in early man he was in Paleolithic period. After slowly coming from the transition, he became a man, and from that, from hunter, he became a farmer. Yes, in the Paleolithic period, he used to have the man was dependent only on fish and meat, but in this period, that is in Mesolithic period, man grew fruits, grains, vegetables, roots, etc. It was a newer type of food to be eaten. Yes, farming allowed human beings to settle in an area. Wow, very great discovery. Yes, farming. As soon as man started farming, he could settle in an area. Okay, then this was a rise of, slowly after this, after many years, this gave rise to civilization, cities, villages, and towns. So many things happened in Neolithic period. That is a style of living. From man, from caves he shifted his type of living in. He started to build huts. Great innovation, right? He started, not only started building huts, but he started to build houses which are made from bricks and stones. Okay, then wherever he used to go, wherever he used to go for farming, like if we got a plot of land for the farming, according to his requirement, he used to build houses there, and they could build the house, and they could not travel much farther for the food. Yes, they could stay in one place, farming was there. Then they could settle in river, near the river side. Okay, they might have got settled near the river side. They might have started with the farming. Then fishing was available there, farming was available there. Then one more thing which he discovered was domestication of animals. Yes, man might have noticed what is the use of killing animals. So what he did, he domesticated animals. That is, instead of killing animals, that animal, from that animals they can use so many, they can, these animals can be used in different ways. Like for example, a cow, if they domesticated a cow will give a milk. Milk will give us curd, butter, ghee, cheese, everything. Yes, so they might have noticed that from the domestication of animals they got more products. Yes, then what was in next, then more sophisticated tools. They had a need to discover the more sophisticated tools. Why? Because since they started with the farming, okay, so they wanted some tools which were sophisticated and which could help them farm better and efficiently. Okay, then weapons and tools, they found that weapons and tools should be polished and sharper. Why? Because if you see in the Paleolithic period, it was a blunt, it was not much sharper, but they wanted sharper tools. Why? Means, if you, for example, if you get, if you go to the kitchen, if you want to cut something, so you find for a knife. Why you'll find for a knife? Because knives are having sharper edges. Yes, if you have sharper edges, you can cut whatever it is, vegetable or meat, you can cut it easily. So this man, he found that even he needed sharper tools to cut meat or vegetables in a easy way. Okay, then as I said, you man also made houses made of mud pots, and he started to build with the houses with the bricks and stones. So everything was okay. Now after this, he started with the invention of wheel. Why wheel? Wheel was also invented, wheel was also invented in Neolithic period. Okay, wheel instead gave rise to pottery. If you see in the picture, you can see the pottery is there, wheel is there. Okay, from like he became a man became a food producer. Yes, when he became a food producer, he wanted to store the store the production of food in some containers. Okay, like for example, surplus of grains which he produced from the farming, he wanted to store some like maximum food in some container. So he thought to invent the pottery, which from that he could which he could preserve. Yes, which he could preserve in some utensils or some clay pots, etc. Okay, so first man who baskets from wild grass and plastered it with wet clay, but this was not. But slowly, when they started with the wheel, they started to invent the they started to see that even from the wheel they can create something like pots from the potter's wheel. You might have seen the potter's wheel, how potters beautifully they create a wheel. They invent a wheel with the process of wheeling. If you go to the village side, you can see potter's wheel, how it is useful for them. Okay, first they saw that the wheel was important for pottery, for storing their surplus green food. Then they started inventing with the invention they went with the invention of the wheel. Okay, it was a great invention. Wheel was very much great invention. Yes, if today also it has improved so far. Yes, now in old ages, people used to walk. Okay, or else they used to take bullock carts for their ride. But nowadays it has technology has improved so far. Now everyone in their day-to-day life, they have bikes to travel. Yes, so whatever it is, a two-wheeler, a four-wheeler, everything has a wheel. So man noted that wheel was needed for them for the easier transportation. So it made transportation easier. So a man might have observed the logs rolled easily. So they might have, if you have seen the log, okay, by if they might have seen the logs rolling easily. So might have given them idea of fitting wheels to sledges and carts. So this was a greater invention for traveling quicker and in more comfortable way. Okay, uh, then yes, then what was about the religious belief? Like a man might have early man, like man, no, in Neolithic period, he might have noticed some scary or natural phenomena like lightning or thunder or natural calamities. He might have seen floods, earthquakes, or which he cannot control his uh, emotions in his, like he cannot control. Yes, by seeing these such calamities. So what he in his fear, he started worshipping some gods. So he started to think, oh, there might be some god who might be watching us. So they started to see their gods in the form of sun, rain, or fire. Why? Because they wanted to see that there is someone to control all these uh, things in on the earth. Okay, so they started then death. Yes, even they believe that death was a journey from which one never returned. So if you can see in the picture, there is a picture of a megalith. What is a megalith? It is a huge rectangular block of stone used to mark burial sites. So if you see in the picture, before people were buried like this, they used to bury in the people when a man dies, they what they will do, they will bury this man along with this, well, along with his things. They used to bury them with their things, and they built like this. This is the example of megalith. Okay, so this was the there are many inventions in this age. So this period is called as Neolithic age, okay, which is in turn is called as New Stone age. The Chalcolithic period. Chalcolithic period extended from 4000 BC to 2000 BCE. Why this period is called as Chalcolithic period? Yes, I will explain you. Chalco means chalco is a Greek word, okay, which comes from chalkos, or it is said as copper. Chalco means copper, lithos means stone. So this is a Chalcolithic means copper stone age. Okay. Major problem with stone tools was that it would break easily and could not retain their sharpness. So this was the major problem which man faced. So what happened while digging? What humankind came across a different substance. So this some substance while digging the earth, no, the man, no, he came across a different substance. So this substance was different from all stone tools. What was it? This was a copper. Okay, he found copper. So he found that copper could be heated and molded into ornaments and tools. These tools were sophisticated compared to stone tools. So discover of copper marked the start of a Chalcolithic period. Yes, they discovered the copper, so it was a start of a Chalcolithic period. They made, with the copper, they made utensils and pottery. Okay, okay, they were sharper. Copper was sharper. Okay, it was a sharper, it was better, it was but it was not a stronger one. So copper was sharper, it was better compared to stone tools, but it was not strong enough to build a weapon. They could not build a weapon with the only with the help of a copper. So after that, again when man was digging across the uh, earth, he came across with a different substance. What was it? If you see in the book, they might have explained you about the zinc, tin, etc. Yes, they might have found something about a tin or zinc. Yes, so when they mix this tin or zinc with the copper, okay, what happened? When they cool this mixture, they got a different substance. What was it? This substance was called, this was called as bronze. Okay, so if they mix copper plus zinc, it gave a other product, that is an alloy, which was called as an bronze. Okay, if you read in the science, if you come across the science, you will learn about so many metals. Yes, so alloy, you will come across alloys. So these are the metals which are formed by mixing two types of metal. Okay, when the metals mix with each other, they create a different substance which is called as an alloy. So bronze was harder than copper and stone, and that is why it was used to make weapons. So finally man found metal which was strong and durable and harder. Okay, so this age is called as a Chalcolithic period, or the discovery of metals. Then conclusion, that is our society, that is man society, early man society, human society. It was a very simple, and people lived in groups. Why people lived in groups? Because uh, since in Paleolithic period man was scared living alone because of wild animals, some different major drawbacks he had to face in Paleolithic period. But slowly they started to live in group, because in a group they used to feel comfortable living with each other. So they started in living in groups. Then after that, everything, after some time, during the later stages, society became more complex. That is, the idea of personal property emerged. Like wherever they go, okay, wherever they go, wherever they, whoever goes to the land to the, whoever go to the land first, they would occupy that land and they would be the owner of the property. They would occupy this land such like that. And slowly what happened, everything became so comfortable. It, everything was organized, everything was completely different. So they started slowly building villages. Then after villages there came towns. Now you can see big cities. Yes, the big cities shows the flourishment of the old, that is, how uh, towns, villages, how did they flourish. Yes, with the help of, with the, we can see how our cities are, we can see the example. So how man might have come across these many stages. Yes, man have noticed so many things in his lifetime. Yes, then you might have, in your book they have given about barter system. Yes, they, before money was in fact invented, no, people started with the barter system. That is, they used to exchange goods, services for other goods. Yes, they do not have, since for example, if your teacher has a cow and you are having a sheep, so if I am in need of a sheep, if you are convinced that you when you two want a cow, if I am in barter system, what was the difficulty means both parties should agree, then only it will be a barter system. So it was very difficult. So later on man also found coins, that is money. After money, this barter system, now it is nowhere exists. Yes, now, so this was your lesson, and hope you might have understood the lesson. Thank you.